Hey everyone, welcome to the Racers360 Learn the Track Part 2 video back here at Road America. These next 3 corners ahead of us are great for really breaking down the technique of how you learn the track, what sections of the corner we're going to focus on. The last video we spoke about breaking the corners down into 3 sections: the entry into the brake zone, entry through the middle of the corner, and then exit. Now in this video I'm going to go a little bit deeper and really explain what I'm looking at and how I'm breaking it down and what's the primary focus should be. So this is the section right here through Canada up to Billy Mitchell through 14 here. So let's go back into Canada corner, bringing it back a little bit slower. Here we're into the brake zone. We're immediately coming off. Now we're going into section 2 right here, which is through the middle of the corner. Section 3 is from here all the way to the exit. So first thing we do is focus on the exit of the corner. What I need to figure out is, can I use all the road on exit? If I can't, where do I need the car to be placed? And then where do I need to pick up the throttle to push the car or bring the car where I want it to be? So here I can use all the road on the exit. Now I know where the throttle needs to be to end up there. Once I figure that out, we're coming back to this section here where it's on entry of the corner. I want to know how much speed I can roll in to the apex and still end up hitting the throttle where I need to go. The last thing we learn or really figure out is how deep we can brake. Once you figure out the speed on entry, you figure out how deep you can go to bring the speed to be able to get to throttle where you want to go. So it's exit, then entry middle, then brake zone to figure out how to learn a corner. Now, as you go into Billy Mitchell, you're figuring out, okay, I'm going to bring a little bit extra speed each lap until I can't get back to where I need to go to throttle. Once I've done that, I've brought too much speed, you back it up a little bit. Now into 14, again, you're trying to figure out where can I get to throttle. Now, one interesting thing here, we're going to look on the exit of this lap. I get the throttle, look how much road I have there on the exit. So now I know to myself, hey, I didn't bring enough speed and I didn't get the throttle early enough. So now next lap, we've got to adjust that because I need to be able to use all the road. So now this is the next lap. You'll see me learning here. So I'm braking almost at the same point. I'm not trying to go any deeper. I'm rolling a little bit of speed, but I'm really trying to get the throttle earlier right here, and I'm trying to open my hands. The adjustment to that exit where I didn't want to be was because I didn't get the throttle. Now I'm getting the throttle earlier. Look how much road I'm using. Now after this lap, we're going to go comparison side by side. Now you can look at the throttle compared to the lap on the right, which is the old lap. Now look here on the exit. Look how much I'm a full car length ahead of myself by getting to throttle. So that's how we're learning the track. We're always trying to figure out that exit, then bring it back one step to the entry, and then the last thing we're doing is bringing up that brake zone until you start making mistakes. So once you start making mistakes a little bit on the exit, you know you're bringing a little bit too much entry speed in. Then you figure that figured out. Once you start making mistakes on the entry, you know you're braking a little bit too deep. Then you come back a little bit on both, figure out what works well, and then you've got your line through the corner. Hopefully that helps. I hope you enjoyed the video and everything we're doing here at Racers360. We want to hear from you on what you want to learn. Always feel free to reach out to us on all our social media channels, and we appreciate your time.